Hey, hello all. Just some corrections on these scattergraph data sets that I set you. I think some people got a little bit confused what you had to do. So you had this list here on this column based on these two pieces of information. So the number of goals a team scores and the number of points they have. So generally, the more goals you score, the more wins you're going to have. So the more points you're going to have. So that would be positive. Okay, your distance from school and time taken from school. Obviously, the further you are away, the longer it's going to take. Those are examples of positive correlation. And this is one part of maths as well that's open to interpretation, or it could be you could argue your case. There was one in particular, yeah, marking a maths test and marking a science test. You're taking a sort of a generalization that generally it's positive correlation. Generally, the better you do in maths, the better you do in science. You can test that out by looking at different scores you've got, comparing them to other people, and see does that actually hold true. Okay, so there are some examples. I will scroll down and you can see the answers. You can pause it whenever you need to. And then the last three, you had to make up your own uh, pieces of data and then describe whether it had no correlation, positive or negative. Okay, so for example, positive, how much water is in a cup and how heavy the cup is. The more water, the heavier it's going to be. So they go hand in hand. Okay. If you look on the right, this one people were a bit confused. The age of the car and the value of the car. This is another generalization. Generally, the older the car, the cheaper it becomes. So the more years, the less money it costs. There are some exceptions to that, obviously, with vintage cars, or if it's a rare car, the older it gets, it can accumulate value and can appreciate more. But generally, we would look at negative. So some of these you could have negative or positive. If you can argue your case, then that is fine. Okay, so there's some more answers for you. These are pieces of information. If you think about it visually, plotting them on a graph, and so for the sunshine rainfall, it will be high sun and low rain. So that means it has negative correlation. Okay, we will leave it there.